The weather has definitely turned out this morning. I am super surprised that the sun's out. I can see blue in the sky, the clouds have moved on. I was all ready to like have a morning in the hostel, but I'm scrambling to get all my stuff ready, have breakfast, get ready for a day out to make the most of this weather before the clouds roll in. It did say, you know, 80% chance to rain. So while the weather's like this, you know, sun's out, a bit of blue in the sky, I'm gonna try to check out the beach. I'm also gonna hire a bike and just try to do everything this morning. Hire a bike and go to the waterfall and then hike that and then check it out. I'm actually super behind on my editing. I think I'm about 3 days late at the moment. So I was gonna edit like all morning and pump out a couple of videos, but weather waits for no one, so you gotta make the most of it.
So we're in here right now, right? So you go straight to the beach. Don't follow the blues.
Okay,
don't follow this road. It's really crowded and not ready. And in here, you go follow this road.
All the way around.
Amazing.
Oh, okay.
You got kind of like the ocean in here and the mountain on this side.
Oh, okay. Yep, I have it. Well, I think this is the best it's gonna get, to be honest. Still pretty windy. Bit of grey clouds at the top. Starting to roll in. I don't think it's gonna rain, but it's always a lot windier on the beach than inside town there. This is like the brownest water I've ever seen. Something's roughing it up, but still a few people enjoying the beach, surprisingly. Even if it was sunny, the water doesn't look very nice. Well, I guess any weather's better than raining, even if it's weather like this. At least I could get out and ride a bike around. So the bikes in Vietnam are a little bit more expensive, I found, than Cambodia and Laos. This one was 110,000, and in Halong Bay, you know, I think it was 120. So it's still relatively cheap. I think that's about seven bucks or something. But you could hire a bike all day in Cambodia and Laos for like $4. So. Well, at least the weather's kind of holding up, but I'm a little bit too hungry to fly my drone and have a look around properly, so I'm gonna get something to eat. I haven't had breakfast yet. It's 10:30 now. So this is chicken with la giang with rice. Well guys, I've made it halfway to the waterfall and it's actually raining in this part of town, so, and I'm not equipped right now to be doing anything in the rain. I haven't even got a jacket and I'm not really in the mood to get all my shit wet. So such a shame though, the weather was looking pretty good back in town, but I think it's gonna get worse as I go up this mountain, and yeah, if it pisses down during the trek, I'm fucked. Rain, 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 won't go away. I'll hope for the best. I'll put my poncho on and stop complaining. Yep, I'm totally fucked now. Ah, far out. Can't win with this weather. Just came out of nowhere. Not even a light drizzle. It has to be pissing down rain. Well, I think I'm gonna have to call it there, guys. Even if I top it out in the rain to get there, I am not doing like a 2-hour hike in this. I've got Mab with me as well, so I am not gonna get my bag wet. Well guys, it looks like it's back to the hostel, but even with this, I think I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked going back, but we'll see how I go. It was actually good weather when I came back. It was only raining up near that mountain where I was heading, so 5 minutes heading back to Nha Trang, it was actually okay weather. Still drizzling, but in town. It's actually pretty good, but that's okay. I got the afternoon free, and that actually gives me a chance to plan my trip to Myanmar next week. I was never gonna go to Myanmar, but you know, talking to a lot of travelers here, they've been there and they absolutely love it. I think that country only opened its borders to tourism like 3 to 5 years ago or something like that, so it's still relatively untouched. It's still relatively untraveled compared to, you know, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam. So I'm on this trip now, so I'm very keen to go there and check it out. But first, what I need to sort out is the visa, and everyone's been doing it through the internet. They have an e-visa system, nice and easy, should only be a couple of days. I've been wanting to do it for like 2 weeks now, but you know, since I knew I wasn't gonna go till end of this week, I've been holding it off, but now's as good a time as any. Alright, this is the first time that I'm doing this, and I'm sure most of you probably haven't applied for a visa in Myanmar, so I'll just show you guys how I'm going through it the first time, and yeah, we'll go check it out together. Alright guys, let's get started. This is the website, the evisa.whatever.gov website, and I am gonna go into this application steps. Fill in the secure online visa form. Number 2, confirm and pay. 3, get approval letter within 3 days. And step 4, get visa stamped upon arrival. Step 1, what do I click? New application. Okay, allow pop-ups. Alright, tourist visa, Australia. Can't be flying into Mandalay. Continue. Blah blah blah, no refund, no work is allowed, abide by the rules. Applicant shall abide by the laws of the Republic of the Union of Myanmar and shall not interfere with the internal affairs of the Republic of the Union of Myanmar. Legal action will be taken. Applicant shall not be allowed to travel to the restricted area without permission. It is important to note that approval letter is not a confirmation letter. Approval letter is valid up to 90 days of issue. In unfortunate cases it's rejected, no reason will be provided, and processing time is up to 3 working days. I agree. Righto. George. Double check and triple check. Sender mail. Date of birth. Occupation, address, country, postcode, accommodation type, guest house. Name and address. I haven't booked anything yet, but I'm just gonna pick anything and paste it there, and then look for something later. Email address, Jensation. Phone number, +6143. Passport details. Country of issue. Australia, date of issue. Continue. Photo. So next step's the photo, and the other useful thing to do is when you get your photo done at home, you also get a soft copy sent to your email, so you've got it on file so you can upload stuff on e-visas like this. So I got my photo taken at Australia Post and then paid a little bit extra for them to send it through email, so I've got it here. Download. There's your ugly mug. That's a terrible photo. Alright, looks a bit squashed, but that's what it is, so let's give that a go. Exactly as it appears on the passports. Don't get stuck having the wrong spelling or missing out your name. I know a couple of people that have made a mistake here, missed a letter and whatever else, so double check, triple check, quadruple check. It's $50 US, so you don't want to be spending that again. Strictly no residential home addresses will be accepted. Please specify only registered hotel. So that was from the net. Make sure your email is correct because that's important. Rightio, continue. Alright, double check and triple check everything. Verify info, name, nationality, gender, date of birth, country of birth, occupation, port of entry, purpose, permanent address, country, postal code, accommodation name, email address, contact phone, passport number, important, date of issue, expiry date, visa type, country of issue, and no package tours yet. Confirm. Now it's payment. Yep, pay by Visa, MasterCard. Name on card, card number. Alright guys, that's it. Now we play the waiting game. Haven't had anything to eat since I ate those noodles at like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, my eating pattern is so off. Like, then I'm gonna eat now, and then I want to like load up on street food later on. Oh. I think that's kind of it in terms of night markets. It's only really just this street. They sell all kinds of random stuff, like a lot of bracelet, necklaces, marble kind of things, clothes, coffee and snacks like that. So yeah, it's just a relatively small one. But the guy that I bought the corn from earlier today, he did rip me off. That corn was only supposed to be 25,000. He charged me like 50,000 for one of them. Had my guard down because, you know, I felt sorry for the dude and I didn't mind paying that, but he bloody fucking ripped me off, so he got lucky there. Yeah, seafood noodle. Alright. Yummo, this is definitely living up to expectations. Definitely worth the wait all day to have seafood. Now, one thing I did notice about Nha Trang was there are a lot of Russians. Like, I think there's probably the same amount of Russians here as there are Vietnamese people. But all along the beach, all along the main strip there, and the shopping, everywhere I've been to, the mud baths, everywhere, it's all Russians. Now, I looked it up why there are so many Russians here, but you know, it's pretty simple. You know, there's not many beaches where they're from. It's quite cold there. And they pay no visa fees to visit Vietnam, and the closest place where there's, you know, sun, beaches, water activities, you know, the water park at Vinh Pearl is Nha Trang, so it only makes sense for them to come here and have a holiday. And these Russians, they travel in families, so you don't see, you know, a bunch of 20-something-year-old Russian dudes, you know, looking out to get drunk and pissed and have a night out. And these Russians do not smile. They are very serious people. Like, you don't fuck around with these guys. I don't think I've seen one of them smile at all today. I don't know if they even laugh, like they're just very serious. Obviously there's no Russians in this restaurant, that's why I'm only mentioning it now. Yeah, quite an interesting bunch of people, these Russians. Now, this might not look like the most appetizing thing for some people, but trust me, this thing is like the best dessert ever. There's like jelly, beans, coconut, all kinds of sweet syrupy things with ice and milk and just so many things going on in here. So good. And this was only 20,000 dong. That is just over $1 Australian. I would buy this every single night if I had this back home. Well guys, that's it. Another day, another dollar. And guess what? Tomorrow I am going scuba diving. Yes, rain, hail or shine, I am getting out there. I am not gonna let the weather ruin another day. So I've booked it and we're going tomorrow morning. So make sure you don't miss out on tomorrow. Stay tuned and I'll catch you guys then. Oh, and if you missed yesterday's episode, here it is. Make sure you check it out right somewhere here, somewhere. I'm just trying this out. I don't know if this is gonna work out, but here it is, check it out.